That's my point. It's like when we go to the pawn shop, it's real niggas. It's like,
Man, hey, I think Puffy in more trouble than Young Thug was, and I don't think they ain't divulged all the evidence they got, but I don't think they got much evidence. I think it's all pumped up. It's more
recent shit though.
it's more civil suits
I
than.
know that's
than
on your
evidence.
list, Alex.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a good segue because
Well, I don't know if they got anything more than they said they got, but
All they talking about is Astro
Yeah.
Flight and baby oil.
no, they're taking telephone calls that Diddy's doing, and then conversations he's having in
and
jail.
not the Fed call. Apparently, they didn't slid the phone up under Diddy. He bit and then jumped on that motherfucker and started talking on the cell phone, bro.
Yeah, but he's got a bail hearing later this week, I believe on Friday. The third bail hearing, the one that we had that long conversation with attorney from San Diego, Jamal Kersey.
Shout out Jamal.
Jamal does not believe he's going to get bail. I thought he was going to get bail, but then after reading the more recent stuff that the government is accusing Diddy of, not the charges, just his behavior.
Imagine having a fish aquarium and you studying a certain species of fish. You know how they're going to react to every fucking element that you put into their aquarium. Then you put other fish in there, you put other shit in there, and then you put the element into their aquarium that you know they're going to react to. This nigga Diddy is dealing with the fucking feds. They've been studying us, the elements, the ins and outs. Then him in particular, his situation. Then they dropped a phone in the system, made it seem like it came from an inmate that he could trust, and they got everything they wanted up out of him, Munchie.
Hey, and that, but see, and that showed me that they ain't got nothing. They have to still go to the extent to try to get some more stuff on them. You know what I mean? I don't think 6 months was a long time. They came and got him 6 months after his matches got raided. That's not long.
But look, if the government did find a way to infiltrate this phone, it's probably because they want to make sure bro does not get bail. They want to make sure a judge does not feel sympathy for Diddy to give him bail. Maybe this has nothing to do with the actual case, Munch. This just has to do with we want to keep him in jail.
That's exactly what it has secured.
I want to know the definition of entrapment. Because I'm starting to not understand what entrapment is.
We haven't heard that word
Hey.
and a benefit to a suspect in a long time.
I can tell you this. I've worked on a lot of cases where defense attorneys have tried to argue entrapment, and judges don't want to F with it. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, that is entrapment, though. That is entrapment.
Our system has said, okay, the law can lie. So how can you ever push entrapment if the law can lie? I don't get it.
Yeah, there was a case that allows police officers to do what's called ruses. They're allowed to just lie about everything in order to entrap you, and it's legal. So I don't know what what an illegal entrapment is and a legal entrapment is. The line is blurred.
I don't believe the illegal version exists anymore.
No, there is a way that entrapment is a violation of.
I would challenge you to find the last time there was a precedent.
So the feds gave an inmate a phone they was supposed to have in a penal institution
or a correctional officer.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what.
You don't know who did it.
It could have came from another inmate.
It could have come from a visitor.
Whomever it came from, right? So he got a phone in a penal institution that they have evidently slid on him.
We don't know that 100%. Here, let me read it. It says here. It says his methods. Okay, let me read this. In a 30-page memo filed by the government in response to Diddy filed a multi-page another bail package, and the government responded to it. And in the government's response, it says the document claims that since Diddy has been incarcerated, he has used a variety of means to evade the Bureau of Prisons' monitoring of his communications in violation of jail rules so that he can make calls that evade surveillance to speak to people he wasn't authorized to reach to. So basically, he's not using the regular phones to call his people up. All right. So it says his methods, the government claims, includes using PAC, phone access code numbers belonging to other inmates to make calls, using three-way calls to contact other individuals, including individuals who are not on his approved contact list, and using an unauthorized third-party communication system to send messages to numerous individuals, including unauthorized contacts. Now, in the feds, you have to write everyone write on a piece of paper everyone you're gonna talk to, everyone who's gonna call you. Everyone you want to call, or if you're doing the email thing, everyone you're going to email and everyone's going to email you. And you're not allowed to communicate with anyone you haven't divulged that information to the BOP. So, but here's my question. What is he doing in these communications? We know he's communicating against the rules, but what is he saying in these communications?
I highlight the obvious. I feel too much like the feds. So go ahead, Munch.
You feel too much like what?
The feds.
Hey man, they need to just let him fight his case, man, instead of trying to catch him all these booby traps and shit. Just let him fight his case and let, you know what I'm saying? Justice be justice.
On that point, I believe they're doing exactly what Alex suggested. They're trying to
keep him near.
There you go.
Now, in the government's response to his new bail package, it says that the reason why he's doing all of this manipulation on the phone is because he's planning a public relations strategy in order to influence the jury pool. And they also put a link to an Instagram post that his family did for his birthday. And they're saying that, you see, none of the things he's doing has been criminal.
Diddy is too black, too dark skinned to pull off anything in his mind he think he finna pull off, bro.
Hold on. So what they saying, that Instagram post when they was singing him happy birthday, what? That wasn't on the that was on the cell phone?
No, they're just saying that's done in an effort to make Diddy look good to influence the jury pool.
Yeah, his son got control of his Instagram now, and he want to paint him in a different light. That ain't against the law.
But
they showing over and over him kicking this.
Whether it's against the law or not is not necessarily the best thing in Diddy's case, bro. If Diddy was really, really wise, just think about what we all talk about when it ain't about us, just talking in general. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm saying they paid them in this light. They got all these documentaries, freak off documentaries, all this already, right? He ain't been in jail a month, but he can't have his son take control of his Instagram and post the things that'll put him in a positive light.
No, because guess what?
That's not against the law.
No, it's not against the law, but it's not best for Diddy.
All right, but this is what
that shit add up to compare.
This is what the government has said about his social media campaign. It says the defendant is explicit about his intention to use public statements to alter public perception. The memo reads, it points in particular to a social media campaign around Diddy's birthday, citing this post, which is a link to when they're singing happy birthday, in particular, which the memo says the mogul enlisted family members to plan and execute at his carefully curated direction. So all of that.
That's why he supposed to shut up and don't say shit.
Hey, every inmate in CDC, LA County Jail call home on their birthday. And now on this birthday, he called home and his daughter and his family was singing him happy birthday. Whoop-de-doo. They tripping. They doing too much, bro.
Yeah, it continues here. It says the defendant from within jail then monitored the analytics, i.e. audience engagement, and explicitly discussed with his family how to ensure that the video had his desired effect on potential jury members in this case. So they're saying that they have evidence that he's deliberately trying to create a public campaign that could possibly impact the jury in his favor.